Second meeting of the season between the Blues and the Blackhawks, and the Jason Dickinson line, much to the liking of head coach Luke Richardson, begins this game. We're underway. First period brought to you by Toyota. And Seth Jones from center over the line, the big defenseman. Over 755 NHL games logged. Dickinson trying to turn in a good tone-setting shift for the Hawks in this game.
Yeah, good positioning by Foligno too. As soon as Jones jumped in there, he fell back to make sure that he took his place at the blue line.
And a great seam pass from Seth Jones to Jason Dickinson, but now a chance for the St. Louis Blues and a big save by Petr Mrazek.
Right there. And here's the play here by Neighbors. Neighbors trying to slide that underneath Mrazek. The big fella's going to cover a lot of real estate in front of that net on the PK.
And whistle! Shoot! Save! Binnington, he pushes the puck away.
To make a statement, Thomas is going to go off for a slashing call. And there was the chance by Entwistle, a really good scoring chance right there as he gets his stick on it and then slides it right between the legs. Then the wrist shot trying to go high to the glove side. Good save.
Jones back to Kurashev. Tyler Johnson with his heels in the crease. Radish for Johnson. And the puck scooped up by Binnington. Beauvillier tapped in, gathers his puck.
Boy, that's the way to pass it to yourself. Smart play.
Here's Zaitsev, the defenseman, scores! Nikita Zaitsev's second goal of the season, and the Blackhawks take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, that's a big plus, getting a goal from a defender. He's got two of them. Kevin Korchinski, not playing in tonight's game, has the other one. And a good play by Vlasic on the left side, though. That pinch made this possible. Gutman got the puck, plays it right over, and it's a perfect feed over to Zaitsev, who reads it, and he goes against the grain. I think that hit somebody before it went in the net. Yes, it did. Hit the left shoulder of the defenseman, Scott Perunovic.
But done a good job establishing leads on this homestand. They were able to keep it a 1-0 lead all the way home 2 nights ago against Anaheim. To the line, kept in by Jason Dickinson. Dickinson to the crease. Save Binnington. Rebound trickles out to Shen. And a hard forecheck by Dickinson back to center.
He is all over the place.
Foligno right back to work. Seth Jones, Jason Dickinson, a very energized start. Isaac Phillips off the post. Whoa. Thomas to the loose puck. Swallowed up by Vlasic, but the puck still in St. Louis control. Nick Leddy to the net, and Mrazek found the rebound. And the loose puck speared by Entwistle. Reese Johnson looking for it. Entwistle finds it, shoots it wide left of Binnington, blocker side. Reichel turns, couldn't quite get a shot away, but now he might. Redirected, Entwistle after the loose puck. Hard-working shift for this fourth line for the Hawks. Vlasic fires, scores! It's a 2-0 lead for the Hawks.
And yes, you're right. Without Donato, these three are charged up. And this play here, just D-to-D, simple. There's some traffic in front, a little bit of a moving screen. I think Vlasic originally thought that Reichel might have tipped it, but that's not the case whatsoever. It didn't hit anybody. It's just a moving screen that's tough to follow from a goaltender's point of view, and this puck had eyes. The forward's always generating the chances, so this is a great bonus here to begin this game.
Anthony Beauvillier knocked away by Jordan Binnington. And Panger, you need your forwards to play defense too. Goes both ways.
Called being connected.
Yeah.
You need 5 players on the ice well connected. That's how this start of the game has gone, and it's the exact remedy going up against a team that lost 5-2 last night in Columbus.
There's a blocker saved by Mrazek on a shot from Justin Falk. Robert Thomas, a 2-goal night last night in Columbus. Neighbors couldn't get the feed. Falk saved Mrazek. Rebound loose. Zaitsev pushes down Buchnevich. Shoulders Neighbors. And now a battle for the puck. Murphy tries to keep Buchnevich at bay, but Thomas nearly wins the puck for St. Louis. Dickinson, after bumping Neighbors, battling Thomas again, and Foligno at center ice. Over the line, Foligno looking for Dickinson, and it finds Binnington instead.
Got a helper in this game as well.
Tyler Johnson off the draw to the net, kicked away, Binnington. Cole Gutman. Johnson for Gutman. Cole Gutman, wide ice. Taylor Radish off the post. Seth Jones taps it back Radish's way.
Right there, yeah, it sure is. Here's the 2-on-1 break, and you see Gutman waits for Krug to come towards him. And as he does so, he waits and waits and waits, and once he does, that pass is going to go through the seam, and Radish got the wide open net right here. Oh my goodness.
Second meeting of the season between the Blues and the Blackhawks. Blues were here 2 weeks ago. 1-4-2, and Tyler Johnson snaps one off into the glove of Jordan Binnington. Vlasic intercepted, and Robert Thomas trying to get something going for the Blues. Thomas has got the hot hand. Mrazek makes the save. The puck was loose.
And consecutive games without a mask.
That's a whole heck of a lot.
He always reminds me when I see him, Glenn does, that don't forget the playoff games, Darren.
Yeah, that's true.
An extra 58 or something like that.
Yeah.
Incredible number. Incredible man.
Wasn't an 82-game regular season schedule either. Connor Murphy, latest defenseman trying to join the rush for the Hawks. Johnson for Radish. Pass Murphy. This line is really buzzed for the Hawks. Cole Gutman in the crease. Stopped by Binnington. Seth Jones as McGinn gets tripped up on the back of the apron. But here's Sundqvist again in front. Knocked away by Mrazek and Seth Jones. And Vrana stripped by Lukas Reichel. Reichel with a good forecheck. And Reese Johnson with the shot. Rebound stopped by Binnington.
Coach will keep them out there.
Hawks
Here we
win
go.
the draw.
Oh, here we go. Johnson and Shen. Shen, the captain, trying to stir things up. Johnson.
Reese Johnson has his arm extended, looking to land a right. Johnson loses his lid as Shen with a couple of overhands, and Johnson with an answer. Shen with 1, 2, blocked on the third, still swinging away, and an answer from Reese Johnson before he falls to the ice.
Goes up with Scandella in front of the net. Shen doesn't like it. He goes and does what he has done so many times through his career. Leads by example, and he gets a couple of rights, but watch the way Johnson kind of battles. He holds on with his left, and now he's trying to get his balance, misses with a right, and then goes down. And as he's going down, that's Shen just lays off him right there with respect for a player that's out of position. That's the one that Johnson missed with the right, and then he lost his balance going down. They're both Sasky boys.
So we're still 5-on-5 with the Fighting Majors. And Nikita Zaitsev opened the scoring for the Blackhawks. 1:13 to go in the first.
He should be booted out of that faceoff. No, they're not doing it.
Entwistle and Hayes allowed to fight for the puck, and Zaitsev tees up Connor Murphy right into Binnington. Anthony Beauvillier, remember, traded last weekend from the Vancouver Canucks. So we begin the second period. Murphy holds the zone. Murphy for Foligno. Line change for the Hawks. Turning up the heat on St. Louis. Zaitsev. Towards the net. Score! Jason Dickinson on the back door. 3-0 Blackhawks.
Well executed in the offensive zone. And you get some fresh bodies on the ice there. On the right side of your screen, Foligno jumps onto the ice. And now keep your eye on this play by Zaitsev as he goes back door to the far post and end. And the St. Louis Blues are all puck watching right there. And that is a perfectly executed pass beyond the stick of Sundqvist, beyond the stick of Falk. And Dickinson keeps his concentration and eye on the puck and his strong lower hand on the left. Look at the points. Zaitsev with 2, Vlasic, Crevier, and Connor Murphy with 1 each.
That's fabulous.
It is, getting offense from the D.
As Radish to his left, he plays it to Bedard. Bedard, Johnson for Kurashev. What a save by the glove of Binnington. Bedard over to Seth Jones. Jones to the net, blocked by Leddy. Jones fights for the rebound, but Leddy up ice with Alexei Toropchenko. To the trailing Sundqvist. Score! Oscar Sundqvist gets St. Louis on the board with 3:29 to play.
7th shorthanded goal this year. And the 2-on-1 break and the trailer for the 3-on-1 break is Sundqvist, and he has had 4 or 5 good chances in this game. And this one, he just rifles there with
Joey Anderson out to center. 2 in a row for the Hawks. They beat St. Louis 3-1.